Well, welcome to the final boss for BWL, Nefarian. It's been a long ride. There's been many guides, many confusing moments, some very good comments and some not very nice comments about my guides. But we finally made it. We made it to possibly one of the most confusing fights we've had so far, with many mechanics. But we'll get into that in a minute. So, who is Nefarian? Let's get into his background info. He is a dragon, and that's all the information we need. He is the biggest and the baddest dragon of the black dragonflight. I'm sure you ran into him when you've done UBRS. That being said, he doesn't have rend to hide behind this time around. Now, Nefarian, as most dragons, have a face, teeth, claws, and a tail. Don't go near the tail. With that out of the way, let's look at the fight. So, you're going to be in this room. Let's keep him there. Where you're going to be in this room, and there's going to be a lot of things to keep in mind here. So this is going to be a balcony out here behind Nefarian. He's going to land on the balcony. There's going to be pillars a bit here and there. There's going to be a throne. There's going to be doors. There's going to be ads. Oh, there's so many things. Oh god. Okay, let's keep it simple. So he's a dragon. Same as Onyxia, he fears and he does flame breath. One of the things you need for this boss, however, is the Onyxia Flame Cloak. Otherwise you get drenched in flame and you die. Well, you're not necessarily... you might die. You will probably die. So that should have handed out to you already. Let's pull Nefarian up, so we can actually look at him while going through this. So... no, stop. So, the tail, you want to avoid the tail. Right, so let's get into it. How do you fight this boss? So, you preferably want to have him face this way, so that the head is towards the balcony. So when you do get flamed, it's not going to hit everyone in the raid. Obviously, tail swipe. Don't be next to the tail swipe. Sharp claws. And yeah, obviously it's not this big. It's like this big on the balcony. But the boss has several mechanics. Throughout the fight, he's momentarily going to say "lol, bye" and fly off. And when he does, we're going to be having some ads. Oh no, hang on. I don't have the ads for this. I'll use... who do I use? So, yeah, okay, let's use this. Oh god, no! Okay, fine. Copy. And let's do this. And paste. No, copy paste, okay. Right, let's shrink him down. Right, so what you're going to be having is a bunch of these mobs that's going to come out from these doors at quite a rapid pace. So you're going to want to have a lot of people be ready to kill them. What you want is hunters to place slowing traps, totems, shamans to use it's not grinding, the slowing totem. And you want to sort of group them up in the middle here, and you want to try and kill them. There's also, I mean, he's at the area at this time, so you have tanks free to do whatever. Probably chill, but... And once you've killed all of those, or a certain mission has gone... time has gone past, then he's going to land. And at that point you want to clean up any remaining ads, ASAP. And you want to focus back on the fight. So, I mean, yes, dragon, you want to... What? Oh, right. So you want to make sure that you're not getting hit by him. All the ads should be cleared up. I recommend killing them somewhere behind this pillar. That's not there, the pillar is actually there. So yeah, I recommend killing them over there. But throughout this fight there's also going to be mechanics. So, Since he is the endgame boss, he will have special mechanics depending on what class you have. So, I've made a list for this, and hang on. So, to get into the fight, we're going to be having a bunch of a bunch of different mechanics depending on your class. So, let's zoom in here so we know what we're doing. The hunter. So throughout the fight, if you're a hunter, you want to bring a spare bow, because he will break your bow. Or, I mean, if you're not using a bow, a weapon, so before you cast it, either unequip your weapon or grab another one so he breaks that instead. It doesn't have to be an epic, just bring any random shitty weapon before he casts it, so you can swap. If you are a mage, this is frost bolts. What will happen is you will randomly polymorph people. You will turn them into fluffy sheeps. So, and that needs to be dispelled, obviously. I don't think you can do anything about that. If you are a warlock, this is a void walker, you will, I don't know, cause rain of fire. You might fear people. Who knows these things? You might silence them, actually. Probably either rain of fire or fear. Obviously both are equally bad, so you don't need that. The priests. This is benediction. Yes. I think you might start to heal the ads. Making their health go up. You don't want to do that, so I don't know, kick them, fear them. You might also cast fear, which again, bad, so you probably want to burn your fear on cooldown. Rogues. Yeah, you exist. No, I'm sure you will do something. I'm sure you might vanish. Or you might try and backstab a friend. So you want to keep an eye on that. Don't know how to counter that really, but do something about it. I don't know what you do. And we have shamans. This is a totem. You will probably drop the wrong kind of totem. So if you, for example, have mana stream, you might drop something preposterous like agility. So you want to keep an eye on totems, so you don't end up with a bunch of weird ass totems. Warriors. I think we fear. I mean, I think warriors fear. I don't really play a particular class. I'm not biased or anything. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Probably want to burn your fear as much as possible. Fearing the entire raid is bad, so yeah, burn that so we don't have it. We have bears, or druids, as they're also called. I think you just switch into another form. So if you're a bear, for example, you would switch into a cat, which obviously isn't great for you because then you die. If you're a cat, you might switch into a bear. Do you have any other forms? Yeah, if you're an Umkin, you might switch into something else like a cat. So yeah, you just want to keep an eye on that. I'm sure there's some kind of rotation, but you're going to switch stances. And if you're a paladin, I don't know, you bubble or something. Oh yeah, he probably bubble. I don't know. Maybe you bubble, maybe you start casting the wrong buffs on people. But if you bubble, I mean, it's not much you can do, it's a 5-minute cooldown, but... Yeah, so these are the mechanics that we need to watch out for the most. Right, let's go back to the fight so we can see how that looks. So, as all of this is going on, there's going to be a timer counting down for this. Hopefully someone will announce it, and you don't really know what it's going to be until it's cast. So, you do want to keep an eye out for whatever's going on. And as a hunter, you want to switch off your main bow before it happens, or main weapon. As a rogue, I don't know, don't stab people. Warlock, again, don't know. Probably burn fears, like AoE fears, howls, I don't know if they exist yet. Mages, yeah, you suck. Paladins, priests, sorry, probably want to burn your fear, as to not, you know, fuck it up. Warriors, also burn your fear. General rule of thumb here is burn your fears. Druids, just switch out of your form. Easy mode. If we get a class. Shamans, yeah, just check your totems. He might also mind control throughout as this is going on, so I'm a bit uncertain about this, but I think he might also be mind controlling. So if he is mind controlling, don't kill the people, just CC them, like sheep them, fear them, gouge them, blind them, all of, you know, whatever you have, right? Just CC them until they can be fixed. And yeah, there's going to be ads. It's going to be a mess the first time you see it, but I recommend just going through it and you'll figure it out in no time. I have been Amubazoa, and thank you for watching my blind guides for BWL. I might do blind guides for AQ and Zul'Gurub, maybe even Naxx. But we'll see about that. But for now, good luck, and thank you for watching.